Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the show. All right, guys, so today we got a new one, or should I say an old one? That should be my whole theme to my channel. Um, we have cyber units. Cyber units, viral unit number one. Number one, public enemy number one. Um, it is from spawn.com. Now, if you guys know anything about this, I know when you collect all of these figures, um, they build a giant robot, right? But all these guys are red. This one's blue. So is this a variant? If you guys have any information on this, let me know because I'm not really familiar. But let's go ahead and get this familiar. Let's get familiar with this figure, should I say? This is going to be a one-shot review. That means no editing is going to be involved whatsoever. So that means you're going to have to suffer through this review, or you can just fast forward through it. Okay, so here's a little read-up. It's a long read-up. If you guys don't want to hear it, fast forward to the review. Okay, so the future. Governments have long since been replaced by corporations. Wow, doesn't that sound familiar? The world's economic prosperity is at an all-time high, and there has not been a war in more than 1,000 years. That is about to change. In order to protect itself from the increasing threat of corporate espionage, the third largest company on the planet has created a series of cybernetic units, aka cyber units, for use as a deterrent against hostile acts of business, as well as possible counterstrike against any perceived threats. Let me tell you guys something. As if, action figures, storytellers are not futurists. You can't tell me otherwise, man. Okay, back to the story. A strictly precautionary measure, the schematics for these units have since been obtained by the two top companies in what has long been a covert campaign between bitter rivals. I don't know what that is. Vying for control of the globe now stands on the verge of escalating into a worldwide campaign of mass destruction. Listen, if there's ever been a story I've ever read that is a possible future for us as human beings, it's this damn story right here. And yeah, to say that it's not going to happen, it's just a matter of time. But anyways, this is not about what's going to happen in the next 1,000 years. It's we're going to take a look at what is going to be happening right now, which is a toy review. And if you're wondering, it is from the year 2005, so almost 20 years old. Let's take out this guy, and of course here are all the other figures: Defender, Guardian, Infiltrator, Battle, Viral, and Brute, and they're all number 001s, number ones. Okay, let's take them out the package. This is a bubble wrap package, so of course I got my heavy duty art scissors right here to pop them out, cut them out. And if you guys are tuned in with me, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in to watch another epic retro review. I guarantee you're not going to find this anywhere else on YouTube. You might find a million other toy reviewers out there, but you're not going to find one that's reviewing 20-year-old action figures. Maybe a few of you guys. So let's open this little pamphlet. This is one thing I always liked about old school Mcfarlane toys, is they always advertise the newest stuff that was coming out. And look at that, bro. Look at that. Spawn. Look at that. I love this, man. I want to frame this. Redeemer, Curse, Zombie Spawn. I've reviewed every single one of these figures, with the exception of this guy. I never got the purple version. I ended up doing a custom Redeemer a year ago. Zombie Spawn, Gatekeeper. I've reviewed all these figures, by the way, if you guys are Spawn fans. Mandarin, Wings of Redemption, which they just recently re-released. I have the original, or did I sell the original? Not for sure. Raven Spawn, Skull Splitter. That Santa Spawn I never reviewed, and then Spawn issue 85 I never reviewed because they were just kind of statues. I did review that Black Knight, though, Spawn Black Knight, and actually I did a custom of a Black Knight Spawn. But look at that. Isn't that awesome? I love that. Okay, let's go ahead. Clip. What was his name again? Viral. Viral. Wow. Viral. This was back in 2005. I don't think the word viral was um was as prevalent. The word viral was as prevalent as it is now, right? Because nobody was talking about viral, because the internet was the internet had been around for a long time in 2005, but people weren't as, it wasn't like like it is now, like 19 years later, 20 years later. It's viral has taken on a whole different meaning, you know what I mean? Where viral back in the day didn't mean what it means now, you know what I mean? It's weird, man, how stories stories from the past can predict the future, you know what I mean? And this is essentially, this is not a comic book. This was not based on a comic book that you're seeing right here. This is actually, they made the story so they can better explain the action figure. So this was a story based on the action figure. So which is more amazing because there was never a comic made about this. Let's take out Viral. His head popped off, but we'll be back after these brief messages. Look at that, man. Jeez, oh Pete. Oh no, his head is actually still attached. So whatever this is, a helmet, I'm guessing it has to be a helmet. Hold on. Let me take out the rest of his stuff because I have no idea what this is. This looks like a helmet as well. Yeah, this looks like a helmet. And then he comes with a spear. Because, of course, everything in the future, you're going to have a spear. I mean, everything comes around, you know what I mean? That's when our ancestors had spears to hunt for food, and now this guy has a spear to kill his enemies. So, or not even a spear. I guess probably it's like a little missile spear. Okay, let's take a look at the character himself. And yeah, man, I'm already liking this guy. I like the blue metallic sheen to it. I don't know how well you guys are seeing that right there. I love the head, the weird like alien head that this guy has. So he's probably part alien in this machine. But yeah, it's actually done really, really nice, man. I guess if you guys are like Transformers fans, you guys probably would really dig this. But yeah, there's his ball joints. His ball joints don't seem that articulated. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, you got to be gentle. This is an older figure. Yeah, that is stiff. I'm gonna break that off. Yeah, his ball joints are really stiff, so you might have to warm it up. You heard something crack? Yeah, I'm not gonna mess around with that. See, his knee is like a ball joint as well. You can hear it popping. You can hear it popping because it's been in the package for 19 years. There's his feet. So I'll go to the detail right there. It has some futuristic rating on it. And come down to his legs. And then his torso area. I love the tubes right here. Very apocalypse like. It seems like his left ball hip socket is a little stuck, so I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm looking at his ball joints. It looks like, yeah, there's holes in it. There's holes in it. He does have a waist swivel, which is a ball joint. His ball joint, waist swivel. I've never seen that before. And then his arms are articulated, elbows. Let's see, his hands are articulated as well. Look at that. And then he's got a gun attached to one arm. Like I said, his arms are articulating, can go up and down, but it might be a little tough to maneuver because it's, like I said, it might have to be warmed up. But there's the mechanical piece. Really, really, really cool. Kind of reminds me a lot some of the manga stuff Mcfarlane was doing. Then there's the back right there as well. Then there's his face. Kind of like a bug alien face. Hard to describe. No bend at the waist or the hips. And then you have this thing right here, which I'm guessing goes in right here. or right here, or right here. It kind of looks like a peg, but not really. Or no, wait. Oh, wait, he's got two of them here. So there's two of these pieces right here, I'm guessing. I have no idea. I'm kind of at a loss, guys. I have no idea. It kind of looks like... I have no idea where this goes to. I'm like looking at his... Man, your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea where these things go to, guys. To the box for answers. Okay, so here is Viral. Where is Viral? Viral is right there. So it seems like he has a guard right here. Okay, so it pops on. It pops on to this right here. Or this right here. This looks like it goes this way. Oh, maybe this right here. That? Is that right? Or is this? No, it's this right here. There's a hole right here. Okay, it goes in right there. His shoulder pads. Wow. Yeah, there's a hole. If you guys can see it, you can barely, it's barely noticeable. Right there above his arms. Right there. Wow, it took me a minute to figure that shit out. And that goes in there. So, like his shoulder pads. And they are articulated. They move with the arm. Interesting. Holy crap. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Let's try to pop this one back in there. Interesting, guys. Interesting. I would never have guessed that in a million years. If I didn't have an image of what of that, I probably would never have guessed. But I do like the red. The reds look really good. But the blue, metallic blue is nice. All right, so let's check out. Let's put his helmet on. This is going to be fun. I'm guessing it has to go on like that. It has to clip on like that. Clip on like that. Or maybe this way. I have no idea. It doesn't clip in. Man. Okay, let's take a look at this helmet here. Hold on one moment. How does this thing clip on here? Let's clip this on. I have no idea. It doesn't... It's kind of like a bug thing. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. It must clip onto his head like so. Like that? Or like that? I have no idea. I have no idea how it clips on. Maybe his mouth. Maybe this goes into his mouth. Like that. It just kind of sits there on his mouth piece. Let me see. Okay, let's check out his ankles. Does his ankles bend? Oh, see, it doesn't really stick. Oh, wait, there's a hole in his head. Okay, I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I have no idea if it's supposed to sit there or what. And this helmet, I have no idea how this goes on here. Is this supposed to pop out? No, his head stays in there. I guess it kind of just sits in here. Okay. And it doesn't come with any instructions at all either. So, okay. All right, we'll figure that out. Maybe I'll do like a continuation in another video. I've already spent almost 5 minutes working on this guy, trying to figure out how he actually works. And I have no idea. I know one of these pieces, they go over. I still don't know what the hole for this is. Is this the spear? Hold on. Is this goes in here? Is this? I have no idea what the hole is right there is for. And I have all the pieces, but I have no idea. And oh, the spear goes into the gun right here. That makes sense. There's the spear. It goes into the gun like so. And it just kind of sits there. It doesn't do anything. Is there a trigger on it? No trigger or anything. I guess it just kind of sits there. Interesting. Okay, guys. I might have to do some more examination. Let's do some comparisons. So this guy, so an average, let's say Marvel Legend, this guy is like about 6.5 inches. So I can shows you how big or how small he is. He seems a lot more bigger in person than he does standing next to a Marvel Legend, probably because of the width of him. He's a little bit more bigger, but he stands about the size of like a Marvel Legend. Here he is with the G.I. Joe. Actually fit really well fit well with the G.I. Joe figures. Speaking of Marvel Legends, Bone Breaker, look at that. Look how well Bone Breaker and this guy goes well together. So yeah, you can have them fit into any format. How about Sinestro, 7-inch Sinestro right there. I guess maybe size of a DC figure. Did I say size of a Marvel Legend? Because Sinestro is like around 7 inches, give or take. Flash Gordon, another 7-inch Flash Gordon NECA figure right there. Okay, guys, let me put them on a turntable, and I might have to do an update of if I ever can get the mask onto this guy's head. Overall, I think he's really, really nice, man. I just don't want to mess with the hips because I know I'm going to break it. Let's see. I know, like I said, I know this turns into another bigger figure, if I'm correct. So this guy transforms into another bigger figure. So I'm guessing that's what that piece is for at the top of his head. Overall, it's actually really, really, really nice. I like this guy. Let's put him right here. So let me give you my rating, guys. I'm kind of curious to get all the other figures from this wave. But just rating him alone, I like the design. I like the overall look. And when I can figure out how I can get these masks on, I think it'll take it up a notch. It comes with a bug mask. If I show you guys, kind of like a bug little mask right there. Then he has like a little helmet right there. I'm guessing this is a helmet for his head. I don't know what else it could be for. So, but I'll give you my rating. I'll give it like a 7.7 out of 10. It's not too shabby. It's really unique. If you guys like Transformers, manga stuff, using a lot of the manga Spawn figures, I guess you would probably like this guy. So I've already spent enough time on him, almost going to 20 minutes for this review, me trying to figure out this damn figure. So yeah, I like him. You know, not too bad for its time. Actually, I like the story better than I do like the figure. If you tuned in to watch this little review, I just want to say thank you, and I'll catch you in the next review. Peace out.